who's not
stressful.
working?
It's not stressful.
Who can work,
That's why you don't have any hair on your head.
And I was going before I had stress.
New Haven style pizza. Come and take a seat. A beats, it's time to eat.
All right, here we are. It's episode 47 of Charred New Haven Pizza Show. It's Kevin Begley, Frank Zabsky. We're on location once again in Milford, Connecticut, here at Jimmy's of Beats, one of my favorite spots. I live here in Milford, and Danielle and Jimmy are joining us. Thanks so much for having us today,
Thanks for
guys.
having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So excited for this episode, Frank. Look, we already dove into the pizzas that they brought out.
Look at this char, baby. Nice bubbles.
Awesome.
Gotta like the bubbles.
We got the homemade sausage going on. So we want to start off with kind of like the history. We love talking about the history of these places. There's so many family-owned pizza places in Connecticut, especially in this area. So can you give us a backstory of how Jimmy started?
Well, I started making pizzas in 1977, and I started at Zupardi's in West Haven.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
I was there from 77 until 2000, and then I went on my own, and we opened up here down the street in 2001. It was just a takeout, and I just had a lot of people say, we love coming from West Haven, but by the time we get home, pizza's cold, so we moved in here in 2007.
Nice. So you've been here ever since in this building?
Yes.
Awesome.
This used to be an old Dairy Queen, right?
Dairy Queen, it was a lot of things. And matter of fact, when I first opened up, a lot of people said, this place is jinxed. You're not going to make it.
Oh, boy.
But we're doing okay.
I mean, you guys have been an institution. I've lived in Milford for 30 years, and, a lot of what we do, we actually do the takeout, and then we go down to Gulf Beach and eat it down there. And we certainly have been here a couple times. But, you guys have been on our radar for a while. For a lot of reasons. One of the things that I think, and you guys probably know, you guys are really good to the community, which is a big thing.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
Yeah. So, living here in Milford and, there's so many things that happen within Milford with the community. You guys give back a lot. So has that been a thing that you've always been passionate about since
I
you
think
started?
since day one.
Yeah.
You just do things for the community, and there's always they give back to you and you give back to them, and I think that's very important for any establishment. And It doesn't even have to be a restaurant. I mean, I've always said these people are coming in, spending their hard-earned money in something that I make, where the options today are just so many now. So you never forget that they're spending their money here, and so we do a lot for, especially the schools. We do a lot for the schools. And matter of fact, we have a something tonight too for one of the schools.
Nice.
And we just, at the end of the day, I don't even count what we did. I just make a check out for them.
That's awesome.
We've been doing that for a long time, though.
It means so much, and we always say it about like the pizza industry in general. I feel like there's a lot of caring people who own these pizza places, and pizza itself is, everyone usually likes it, and you can share it with people, and it's just great to give back like that.
Absolutely.
And people might remember, you were talking about the building itself, and people might remember it from back in the day, but you recently just renovated it,
Yes,
right?
yeah, it was time. It was, like I said, we moved here 2007, and it was, I redid the whole place, but after a while, you need a new face, and that's what we did. So we closed. Took a little bit longer than we thought, about 3 months?
3 months.
3 months.
Wow.
But as it came out beautiful, so everything's fine.
Yeah, having seen it before, because I always say that I love the old school feel of some of these pizza places, and you guys definitely had it. But when you renovated it, at first, when I saw that it was being renovated, I was like, is it going to take away from some of the feel of that old school pizzeria? But it really enhanced it and made it so much better. Did you feel that, Danielle, like when customers started coming in when you reopened?
I think people were shocked. I don't think they expected. I think they expected takeout to be different. I don't think they were really expecting the dining room, but we've gotten a lot of positive feedback. People seem to really love it.
Yeah. And, we're sitting here with the Beatles right behind us.
Yes.
And if anyone has ever been here and dined in, the menu's got a lot of Beatles references.
Yeah.
Does that come from you?
That's me. I've been a Beatles fan my entire life.
I love that.
I bring stuff in, and we used to have a lot more, but I calmed it down a little bit, but people still come in, and I have the music off now, but right now in the back, the Beatles are on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll, when we're all done, your music will be popped on.
Because I remember that when I came in one time, it was after the renovations with my family, and I saw the Beatles stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's so cool that it's Beatles here. I'm like, I wish I'm kind of craving listening to some Beatles, and then I started hearing it coming from back there, and I was like, that's what I need.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time. The kids in back are like, again. I'm like, yes, again.
You got to teach them. You got to turn them on to it,
I do
right?
teach them too. Absolutely, I do.
So Danielle, tell us a little bit about your background. I know you've got two names which I really like. One's the church lady and one's the pizza lady.
Yep. So when I'm not here, I'm working over at St. Mary, so I do truly know everybody in this town. But as far as my pizza background, I was the original Jimmy's girl. Anyone that follows our social media knows.
Oh, it's Jimmy's girl, not
Jimmy's
the pizza
girl.
girl. Okay,
Jimmy's girl.
sorry.
Everybody that works here, that's what you're automatically, when we bring you into the family, that's what you are. You're a Jimmy's girl. So I was the original back in 2001, my senior year of high school.
Wow.
The OG.
Nice.
Like I was saying to you guys before, I mean, to look back now, all 25 years later, I mean, a Friday night, it was me, Jimmy, and my mother doing a Friday night.
Yeah.
Now we'd die on a Friday night, just the three of us. I can't even do the phones anymore.
Yeah, the weekends. I was just gonna say the weekends must be insane.
Yeah,
between takeout and then the dine-in too. Because I feel like now that the renovations happen, people love coming in.
Yep, love coming in, and it's just we have loyal customers.
Yeah,
they're just so loyal. We have some people 2, 3, 4 times a week.
Wow,
and they're just great people.
And I'm sure you have some from the beginning, right?
Oh,
Yes.
I have people that come in. My first pizza was sometime late 1977, and I still have people that come in. And I tell the kids in back, I've been making his pizza for 48 years. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, 48.
Now, have you always kind of stuck to the same, recipe or style?
Yeah, because I guess distributors are distributors, and they come in and they try this and try that, and I'm like, listen, man, after all these years, I ain't changing.
Right, if
it ain't gonna
it's
happen.
Not broken,
I'm not
don't
changing the moots. I'm not changing the tomatoes. I'm not changing the flour. It ain't gonna happen. I get it. They have a job to do, and they're gonna come in and try, but it's just not happening.
Do you try out like new pizzas though, like new toppings and stuff like that?
Yeah, you experiment. Like I said, when I first started, we probably had maybe 10 things on the menu, and then it just, as you expand, there's some things like I never thought 48 years ago I'd be putting pineapple on a pizza or ham on a pizza.
That's it.
Isn't there
You put pineapple on a pizza?
Yeah, and people
that's
like
a polarizing
I know.
one.
And to be honest with you, I've never tried it. It doesn't appeal to me, but if, even chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, 48 years ago, there was no chicken on a pizza. Barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken. It was
I've
unheard
seen
of.
a lot of places doing pickles. Have you done pickles?
We do
before?
that too.
I don't know if that's just a
funny
Connecticut
story.
thing.
We had an employee, and her mom found this article. It was like when pickles were like all the rage. She finds an article, she sends it to me. Oh my God, you got to do it on a pizza. So we just, back when we had the chalkboard, and we put our specials up on the chalkboard, we threw it up there one weekend, and it just escalated.
Went crazy?
And we had to put it on the menu.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what's the cheese? Is it Moots on the pickle pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to see like what cheese goes with the pickles.
Yeah, and we put pickles on, and then when it comes out, we sprinkle a little ranch dressing on it. And people like
People
it, and I'm
love
like,
it.
hey, listen, if you like it, that's awesome.
So let's just talk about the bread and butter stuff. I don't want to talk about the pickles.
Frank's a traditional guy. Yeah.
So I assume, your signatures are your mozzarella, the sausage and pepper.
Yeah.
You guys make the sausage in-house, right?
We make our sausage in-house. We make
tell, it's great.
meatballs in-house. We do our own chicken. We do our own eggplant. It's just
You grow the chickens or no?
Yeah, I wish I did. But, I mean, we do our own recipes for everything: fresh peppers, fresh mushrooms. I don't like to skimp, because people can tell. You can't. Once you open an establishment up, you can't change, because people all they want is consistency.
Yeah.
That's if it tastes the same every week, that's what they want.
So true.
And when
yeah.
I go out to eat, it doesn't have to be great. Just be consistent.
Right.
And that's all I ask, and that's all we do. It's consistent. You can come in 7 days a week, and it's going to taste the same. And that's what people want. They don't like change.
Same guys
Creatures
making
of
the
habit.
pies?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Do you feel like we talk about this a lot too on the show that in the past couple of years it feels like pizza has kind of exploded, especially in New Haven. You have the state doing a bunch of stuff with pizza.
Yeah.
Have you felt that as a business here too?
I think so. I think, like I said, I don't want to sound old school, but it's changed over the years because now there's so many options.
Right.
That's why I said to you, I really still, I've never lost that people come in and spend their money, because now compared to years ago, there's so many more places to eat, not just pizza places.
Right.
But I mean, it's just so many more places to eat. So I never lost that. You know, I really appreciate, and I try to give that to Danielle, and I give it to my son. Don't ever underestimate people. Appreciate that they come in, that they spend their money when they have just so many more options.
That loyalty, it's to a place that they've been going to for years.
It's so important, loyalty. And like I said, you know, people like to come in. I get the same guys in back. We talk sports, we talk rock and roll, and they like that.
Nice.
They like that. They just, you know, some places you go in, you don't talk to anybody, and you're out. Where I'm in back, man, get ready.
They must have liked the. We talked about the customers, but the employees must have really appreciated the renovation too. With the kitchen and everything.
Well, they liked a few months off too. They didn't mind that. That was nice for them. But they
probably lost a couple pounds.
Yeah, they would come in and just look at it and say, "Oh my God, this is going to be awesome." And me, I was a little anxious. I'm like, "Let's get going. I'm going to open.
Yeah.
But you want to do it right.
Right.
So it took probably a month more than we expected. Probably a month more, but.
Worth in the long run.
Yeah, you just say okay, and then when we open, anxiety was gone, and okay, we're good.
Nice.
And you have a patio out there too, right?
We have a patio out there that's open, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, usually like May to like the end of September.
Yeah, and it's when it's nice out, even though it's a busy road. People like that, sitting outside hearing the cars go by.
Yeah.
We'll get some people who going back and order takeout and said, I'm going to sit outside and have a beer. So they sit outside and have a beer, and it's kind of soothing hearing the cars go by. And
it's
people
great.
watch. We get a lot of people who walk by. They walk the road, so people like that. Just sit outside, have a beer, a glass of wine, and just watch people.
And you have the overhang here.
The overhang,
too. So
the
if
overhang.
it's raining,
I just took the cover off. Yeah, unless it's really colder. But you can sit out there even if it's raining out, and it's even nicer. You hear the rain going, and people like that.
Yeah. Danielle, when I walked in, we were talking about how Dave Portnoy came here for the review. I know we always talk about this in these episodes of places that he's been to, because people want to know, like, what happened? Like, what was the story behind it? Did you know he was coming? Was it a surprise?
No, I mean, total surprise. He calls, doesn't give Dave as a name, gives a random name, just comes in, small moots. Kind of in and out. Nobody, we weren't here. I'm getting a text message. Oh my God, check the camera. Look who was here. My stepbrother, one of his friends, the wife happened to be driving by, sees him outside.
Oh, really?
She's snapping pictures from her car window. And it would just, everything happened so fast. I called the girl that was working. I'm like, did you go upstairs? Did you grab a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, something? Give him anything? And I mean, he was gone before anything.
In and out, right?
In and out.
I remember that when it posted, because I was like, Milford, like he was in Milford, and then and then it was that day where it was sunny out and it started raining.
Yeah.
So that made it kind of memorable, and a great score, 8-1.
A great score.
I was the only thing I get upset with him about. I'm not a huge fan of his, but he
Like
does.
Frank,
Yeah, he is what he is, and he's got a great following.
Kevin's a big fanboy. of him.
but he.
I'm from Boston, so I grew up following him, and then as a pizza guy, I'm just
got a
into
secret
the
crush
reviews.
on
The only thing that upset me is he likes his pie well done.
Right.
So I've always said he should order it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who he is. So I made the pie, and I just cooked it normal.
Yeah.
And he gave us a good score, but if I had made it the way he liked it, well done, I said we would have gotten 8.3, 8.4, 8.5. I know we would have.
Yeah.
But I just cooked it normal.
Yeah.
But he should, he's the type, he likes it well done, so order it well done.
Right.
No one knows who he is.
Right.
So
Just say that.
that's my only feeling with
But
him.
the 8-1, like for him, like he usually doesn't go above 8s unless it's really good.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that-
like he said, if you see the video, I really like this style pizza. And he said, when you see our beach, it's,
Yep.
you know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, great for business. I mean, that video posted. I do our social media, and my phone.
Boom.
Yeah, for that
I
alone,
had
right.
to shut my phone off that night between the dings from Facebook, Instagram, and then just people that I know texting me, calling me. Did you see it? Oh my God, it was
just
crazy.
for like the local buzz too.
Yes.
People just talking around town.
Yep.
And it was good. He mentioned slices too, because we do slices.
Yeah.
And he said not a lot of places do that. So as soon as people heard that too, our slice kind of took off too, and they still do.
That's another thing. Ever since I've been coming here, that I realized with the slices, and you have like a deal with it too, right? You get a
Yeah,
drink with it,
I kept it at $5, 2 slices and a can of soda. And that's another thing I've always thought of. This, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there with not a lot of money, and I always said I want to be able to people come in for $5 and get lunch.
Yeah.
And I've never tried to rip people off, and I've always said we're keeping it at $5. I want people who don't have a lot of money to be able to come and afford and have a nice lunch.
Yeah.
2 slices and a can of soda or a bottle of water. And I just kept it at that.
That's incredible. I mean, it's so nice that you do that because, I know you mentioned in the review, but it is true. A lot of these places just do the full pies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You can't just run in and get something
No,
quick.
we started. I remember when we first opened up 2001, 2 slices and a soda was $3.
Oh boy.
So in
Throwback
25
price.
years, I've only gone up $2 on it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it cheap for people who just don't have a lot of money.
And you guys, you do things other than pizza too, right?
Go ahead, Danielle.
We have, apps. We have salads. We have huge pasta dishes,
Yeah.
subs. We have a full catering menu.
Wow, so the catering too. So there's a lot happening. We talked about
there's
the
a lot.
weekends being busy. But
Yeah. Matter of fact, we just got a big order for, I think, Saturday. A lot of catering.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then day before Thanksgiving's crazy.
Oh,
Most
really?
pizza places. Yeah, because
Oh, yeah, 'cause
everybody's
everyone-
cooking for the next day. So
Right.
that's a big day. And then holiday time. We always say the kids are home from college.
Yep.
So a lot of them come, I just got home. I didn't even go home yet. I had to pick a pie up, and then
Oh,
I go
that's
home.
fun.
We get that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And then summertime, there's a lot of New Yorkers. They got a lot of money.
right.
They rent houses along the water. So we got a lot of New York numbers, New York license plates, New Jersey license plates.
yeah, they're driving through.
And and I say it, I hear it all the time. Oh, we came here. We haven't even gone to the house yet. So it's really,
that.
it's nice to hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
That you really impact people's lives with food.
Oh yeah,
And-
especially pizza.
Yeah, and it's just amazing. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
We say it all the time on the show. You don't stay in the pizza business in Connecticut if you don't have good pizza.
No.
And you don't have good service and you're not
Right, never
a
last.
personable person.
No.
It just doesn't happen.
No, especially like I said, now there's so many of them.
Yeah.
So many of them, and we just keep it even, and we just keep on doing what we do. And I come to work and open the door, and I've always said, if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But they usually do. Knock on, so they do.
Yeah, you mentioned like the night before Thanksgiving. Are there other days throughout the year? I'm guessing like Super Bowl,
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh,
Might-
that's a big
Crazy.
one.
That's usually the one, if not the busiest day of the year. It's one of them. You
Really?
got because
the
everybody they take
trick-or-treating,
the
right?
kids out and they either feed them before or after.
Yep.
I think we had a 2.5 hour wait.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
people were calling like Halloween was a Friday. People started calling like Tuesday, Wednesday to put in timed orders.
Because they knew.
Pick up.
and it just amazes me. I say it all the time. I don't know if I'd wait for anything for 2.5 hours. Even my pizza. I don't know if I would. I'm like, I'll go the next day. But
Right.
people wait. They're loyal, and
Yeah.
it's just fascinating.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I guess if you order it ahead of time and you go do the trick or treating and then two hours come back.
Yeah, or they feed the kids either before or
Yeah,
afterwards.
before.
So
Yeah.
and then we get a lot of parents don't like to take their kids out anymore, so we get Halloween parties.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'll order 5, 6, 7 large at a time. So
Yep.
it's a hectic night, but it's a good night. And like I said, we're feeding people, and that's the most important thing. That's awesome.
Probably Fridays during Lent too are probably
Fridays, yeah,
Friday
but it's
nights,
not.
yeah.
Again, I don't want to sound old, but it's not like years ago. Years ago, when we used to get our lists, it was mootzes, onions, peppers, anchovy. Now, the new generation: meatball, sausage, bacon. Doesn't matter anymore.
my millennial friends. I
Yes.
love.
Yeah, and it's just, that's another thing that's changed over the years. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that younger kids don't care, so which is fine.
Kevin
Yeah.
just like mozzarella. That's it. Well, the only
No,
like
no.
anything else.
You get this wrong every time. My thing is if I try a new place, if I'm going to a new place, I get a moots. I get
Absolutely.
a cheese just to see the baseline. Like,
Absolutely.
if they screw that up, then I know that.
Like I said, if
stuff's not
that's
gonna
no
be
good, they can put gold on top,
Yeah,
and it's not
right.
going to be good.
So I got invited to his 40th birthday party last year or the year before, and I met all his closest friends. They told me the same thing. He only has moots. That's it.
At a new
And then-
place, because if a place has, because I eat the sausage, it's delicious. Like if a place has a specialty pie or something they're known for,
Yeah.
I'll try that. Yeah, I'm open to trying whatever pizzas.
Yeah.
He's come a long way.
Yeah.
the last couple.
Well, when I
years.
go, I try to different places when I go to different states.
Yeah.
And I'll just get a moots
Yeah.
because I want to taste it. And unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, they're just awful. And I usually, what I do when I go away, I ask locals, where's a nice family business? Where can I go and get a good pizza?
Yeah.
And they'll tell me, and I'll go, and I'm like, but this is what they know.
Yeah, you're comparing it to
Yeah, and you
the
can't.
pizza around
You
here.
can't compare it to
Right.
Connecticut, and you just can't.
One of the
So,
worst places I've ever had pizza has been the Cape. And we
Mm.
we
God.
go there a lot. And the Cape for me, no
Yeah.
bueno.
Yeah, my parents live up there too, and it is true. It's hard to find good pizza there because it's a lot of like summer shack type places.
Yeah,
and there's not like a lot of good pizzerias.
No. I've been to Chicago. There was one place I liked, but the locals told me where to go, and I went, and I'm like, I waited 45 minutes for it with the deep dish.
Ugh.
And it was
like a cake.
Thank God the beer was good because the pizza was awful. And Cleveland I tried was bad. Florida, even though Florida, I just recently went to see my brother, and it's gotten better. People from the north are moving down.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
And they're trying, and it's 20 years ago you couldn't get anything. But my brother, he just went